sound. Devo Jones with the pick six, Keanu O'Neal with the hard hit, getting the ball back on offense. Watch Julio Jones keep moving the sticks. Calvin Ridley in for the score. We came back, we up four, about to get in. Our victory stance, no coming back. We closing the door. A-T-L blackout. A-T-L blackout.
Welcome to the show today, baby. It's your boy Jimbo Dean, aka Jimbo Slice, aka Jimmy Obama. And you can call me any one of those you want. But please do not call me no damn New Orleans Saints fan. This is Prime ATL. Me and Big Mike are back off up in this mug, and it's Saturday, man, and we get ready to play the Bucs tomorrow. And good God Almighty, NFC South is starting to pin themselves back up. And I want y'all to understand this. It would be no better thing for the Atlanta Falcons to just ruin the Buccaneers' little playoff hopes. That'd be really, really great. But me and Mike got some other thoughts on that, and it's coming into the preview of this show. And for the least but not do, Big Mike, what is going on over there in ATL Ground Zero? What's up, big dog? How you doing, man? What's up,
Hey,
dog?
this is one of those weeks where you got to play the game, right? Like they're on the schedule, so you got to play them. You got to have a strategy against them. You can't just go out there and lay down, right? So, my big thing this week is just respect. You got to play against a team that doesn't really respect you. They really feel like they're just gonna come out and basically do whatever they want to do with you, right? Because you look at the Bucs. I would say we have a true rivalry, with the Saints. That's just those
That's
are
a
our rivals.
rival. That's a
That's
rival.
that. Those are our rivals, right? But I think the Bucs, we've had such epic battles with the Bucs over the years as well that this is a team that with a Tom Brady, with a Jason Pierre-Paul, I think this is a team that is confident. This is probably one of the best talent, most talented rosters that the Buccaneers have had. Let's just be honest with when the Buccaneers went to the Super Bowl, they had, I believe, like Brad Johnson as their quarterback.
Yeah, they
They've
did.
never had a quarterback, this consistent. I mean, literally one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, right? So I think, this is a Tampa Bay team that has a lot to play for. They're going to come hungry against the Falcons. I believe that they're going to take every opportunity they can to take shots against the Falcons, try to get Ronald Jones going. This is one of those games where, again, it's just about respect. We got to play for respect this week. If we're able to play maybe for Raheem Morris, I don't know. This is a good game if we're able to.
Hey, I don't know if them boys playing for Raheem Morris anymore. I think they done kind of seen Dan Quinn reincarnated. I think they done. Ronald Jones out of I think Ronald Jones is out. They got him listed as out this game. So Atlanta Falcons defense, you can put that gift up under the tree. Good job. You don't have to go against him. On the Falcon side of the ball, Rico Allen is out of the game. Julio is out of the game, and Darquez Denard, and a couple of more is out of the game. But the big one on their side of the ball is Ronald Jones is not playing. So kudos to you, Atlanta Falcons. You don't have to play him, but you got to deal with you're gonna have to deal with Leonard Fournette and what's your name, Shady McCoy. You're gonna have to deal with Shady McCoy, who looked like he gave a little burst of speed against the loss against the win against Minnesota. The Bucs last game they beat Minnesota 26-14. Our last loss was against the Los Angeles Chargers 20-17. I mean, this is one of those games, like Mike said, respect. They just don't respect the Atlanta Falcons, and as of right now, as Atlanta Falcon fans, who would? You ain't being no thumper. You ain't thumping nobody. You ain't putting no fear in nobody heart. You ain't pumping Kool-Aid through nobody heart as of right now, Atlanta Falcon fan. Atlanta Falcon players, organization. If y'all watching Pound for Pound ATL, I want y'all to know this. Y'all not scaring nobody. Y'all already know y'all season is pretty much over, and you're starting to fold the tent in. You just fold the tent up. The camping trip is over. I tell you what, man. Y'all sometimes y'all embarrass the dog shit out of me. At the end of the day, and I have to say it just like that. Far as sugarcoating stuff and trying to be nice to them and give them juice box, I think those days are over, man. Y'all need to really think about what y'all gonna do this off season because me, Mike, and Jr. We're gonna track it. We're gonna track it like my little niece is tracking Santa Claus sleigh right now. We gonna track it, and we want to know. And you gonna have to give us that feeling to make us feel like okay, we are back into this thing. I need to feel that. So right now the Bucs are averaging 28.5 points per game. Atlanta Falcons is averaging 25.2 per game. So if you just go solely off of that, the Bucs already done beat us. The Bucs is passing yards per game at 268.9 yards per game. The Atlanta Falcons is 284.5. It doesn't matter. I think JR said that we don't outscore the Browns and allow less points for us versus our offense like against the Browns or something, and the Browns still got a better record than us. So some of these stats that I'm peeling off to y'all, it really doesn't matter, but it also it kind of you can the numbers don't lie, Mike, but you kind of got to look at them and say, what's my feeling towards this game coming Sunday? And it's kind of our hopes is kind of like starting to really adrenaline, like I mean fast. It's not that hard to sit back and watch and say this team is just really to fold up the tent, but it's somehow, some way, the Atlanta Falcons might show up Sunday and surprise us. That's our Atlanta Falcon team. Okay,
Right.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers allow 22.6 points a game. The Falcons allow 24.8 points a game. That really not a big of a difference. Jesus Christ. That's so close. But their record is somehow better than ours. I don't get it. Okay. The Bucs are rushing for 97.2 yards a game, and the Falcons are rushing for 98.3 rushing yards a game. We beating them again, but neither one of them is rushing for 100 yards. Neither one of these teams is averaging 100-yard rush in the game.
Right.
So come here, look Sunday pound for pound ATL. Look like these guys are gonna be passing the ball all over the field. It's gonna be a slang fest between two quarterbacks that's kind of past their prime, in my eyes. And may the best man win. Now the keys to the game. Let's get to the keys of the game before we get out of here, because this is gonna be very short. That pound for pound ATL. There's really not too much to talk about. There's really not too much to go deep into, unless you really want me to get on the Atlanta Falcons ass about certain stuff. And I could care too much or less about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're in the NFC South. They're somewhat of a rival game, not like the Saints, but I can't stand them either. So it is
That's
what
right.
it is.
Right.
So, Mike, give me your keys. What, whatever keys you got to this game, man, just give it to me. Lay it
Well,
out there for me, and I'll
I,
make my comments on it.
yeah, I think key number one is stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding at the receiver position, because this is a team that has kind of Antonio Brown as an afterthought. I think you know what to expect out of Godwin. You know what to expect out of Evans. Those are going to be guys that um, you know got a good rapport with Brady. Then you got a Scotty Miller, right? So they're pretty deep at the receiver position, right? So I think with Denard being out, that makes us a little bit weak in the secondary, right? So, like I said, first key is just stop the bleeding at the receiver position, because this is a game where this is a team that has more weapons than we do in key positions, where they're strong where we're weak, basically, right? So, you know, honestly, that's really the key to the game to me, to be honest with you.
Well, okay. You just named off Godwin, Antonio Brown, and Miller. The slot, they slot, right? They in the slot, right? So who been playing slot for us here lately? We got Isaiah Oliver. They're
Oh
playing a
man,
little slot, huh? Playing a
oh
little dime,
man,
playing a little nickel.
hey,
You do.
cover your ears, Reginald Oliver. Go ahead and cover your
I'm
ears
about to
right
say,
now.
go ahead, Reginald Oliver. You might want to back up off of this power right about now. Mike, do you smell trouble? I mean, cause you just named off their slots. Who playing slot? I mean, do
Right.
you smell trouble, big dog? What's up?
I smell trouble because it doesn't play necessarily to Isaiah Oliver's strengths. I think
Yeah.
that Isaiah Oliver has shown to be a willing tackler. I think that he's been really good against the run. I think that secondary wise, I think he's improved over the last couple of weeks. But I think these shifty receivers in the slot have constantly given him problems. And to be honest with you, it's just not his strong suit, right? So I
No, it's
think
not.
it really will go down to come back to Byron Leftwich, the Bucs OC. What will he dial up to try to exploit those mismatches? Because I do believe that, if Tom Brady will have to throw the ball, like Tom Brady normally does to get the ball in there, because, it always seems like Isaiah Oliver is a step late. But will they look to expose those type of potential mismatches, right? So I think, like you said, the running game is a little bit of a wash. I think without Ronald Jones,
Yeah.
maybe Fournette goes for 70, 80 yards. Don't really see Fournette going for 150 to 170 yards in his offense, just because they kind of like to get Tom Brady in those play action situations. The classic Tom Brady 7 yards here, 4 yards there type thing, right? So, my big thing is, like I said, just stop the bleeding at the receiver position. And I would also say, you know, find ways to, I would say, get Russell Gage in space. That's the key number 2. Let's talk about, like I said, key number 1, stop the bleeding at the receiver position. I think without a Julio Jones, we have to find creative ways to put Russell Gage in positions to kind of get one-on-one, because I think they're going to key in on Calvin Ridley. There's no secret that they're going to bracket coverage.
Oh yeah.
For Calvin Ridley this game. So again, it's another game for Gage to step up. Zacchaeus, Blake, can we please use Hayden Hurst this game? My thing is any type of potential mismatch, because here's the thing though. We signed a Hayden Hurst for these type of games. Like use your tight end as a mismatch. We always talk about it. We talk about it a lot in our draft show. My thing about it is we've got to use the tight end at a rate that good teams use their tight end. If you look at the way Kansas City uses Kelsey, regardless of just the way they use the matchup problems, that he creates. I think that, again, Hayden Hurst, we're not asking him to be a Kelsey, but I just think that we can utilize him a lot better. Well, granted, that goes to Dirk Cutter. Not talking about Dirk Cutter, but key number 2. Exactly. We're not even gonna go there.
Yeah, don't get me started, man. Go ahead.
Key number 2 is, like I said, just making sure we take care of that area. And like I said, the last key this week is, please, if pass rushers, this is for pass rushers, please, if you can get your hands on Tom Brady, like rush a little bit quicker, because we know that Tom Brady is going to get rid of the ball, but you got to affect him. Tom Brady's been hit a lot more this year with the Bucs, their offensive line, than he ever has in New England. So, to be honest with you, there's a little bit to be had there. So, if we're able to take advantage of the pass rush, I think this could be a game where, like I said, it may not go as bad as we think, but again, I don't see too many scenarios where we come out of this game winning by more than 3 or 4 points if we're able to win. But I see us, maybe losing this game by possibly two touchdowns. But again, I'm not going to predict the score. I just want to see the Birds do what they got to do. And pretty much keep it simple, man. This is one of those weeks where you just watch the game, hope the team does something that is of note, and I don't know, man. Go live your life.
And Mike, you seem like you're kind of a little distraught there, man. You seem like you're kind of, you are kind of in the position that I am in, JR in, and the rest of the DBN family is kind of in. We just kind of fed up, man. Y'all just not giving us a chance to be excited. And right. I'm so excited to see the future, because I know changes have been made. But when it comes to the day present, to where you got to play this team on Sunday, y'all ain't did nothing for us, man.
Right.
And y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all should feel bad, just as bad as we do. You don't need us coming out here every week feeling this way, man. This is not how a fan's supposed to feel.
That's
and
right.
Y'all got to get tired of making us feel this way. God damn, get tired of that, man. Get tired of seeing your fan base like this. Jesus Christ. Who do I need to talk to over there? Because I'll talk to you. If you need me to talk to you, I will. Now they got, Mike Evans over there. He got 669 yards and 11 touchdowns. This is another week for AJ Green to get some work in. And God knows AJ been getting that work in. I don't really want to see this guy next year, because this guy's going to be something serious. All this work he's getting right now, his rookie season, most corners don't get this and still perform the way he do. That pick was outstanding. I don't even know if you made that, Thomas Dimitroff. I don't even know if you made that, guy. Dan Quinn, I damn sure know you didn't make it. You probably would have. I'm not finna go there. I almost got fired up. Wasu, Jimbo, Wasu. Anyways, luckily Ronald Jones is out of the game. Tom Brady already threw for 3,400 yards. He got 30 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Still a lot of interceptions for Tom Brady. But I think it's something that Grady Jarrett, I think that Deion Jones and AJ Terrell, and it's funny that I'm mentioning the rookies with our mainstay veterans, but it is what it is. In this type of seasons, you got to name stuff like that. I think AJ Terrell is going to get some work. I love how he's getting his work right now. This is a great time for our type of a rookie like that. They're probably going to be the face of this franchise in a couple of years. Huh, Mike? Can you agree with that? AJ Terrell might be the face of this franchise in about a couple of years. Can you do that? If not Kevin Ridley, but can you say that? No, Mike.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So what I want this kid to continue to get work. I put out on Twitter. I put a tweet out on Twitter the other day, and I let everybody know this is your chance where you get to see who really want to be on this team. The
Right.
GM can watch the film from these last 4 games and cut half of the roster before he even land in Atlanta. Before he even land, whoever the GM may be, I don't know who he is. Mike don't know. JR don't know. We don't know. We're gonna put our opinions, but we don't know. But whoever him shall be can cut half of this roster before he even get here. A tall girl that ain't really playing like he's supposed to. These people that not really like not going hard and trying to win, you can hit the door
Right.
before GM even get here. And I love that.
Right.
So my keys of the game, my one keys of the game before we get out of here, Big Mike, is the offensive line versus their defensive line. And sadly to say that, though, pound ATL Atlanta Falcons fans, their defensive line is better than our offensive line as of right now. Carpenter is questionable, but still, these guys have been getting everybody else offensive line who offensive line is better than ours at this point of time in this NFL season. They've been giving them problems. Can we stop a JPP or Dominican Sue? You know, a Shaq with the Shaq Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett. Yeah.
Oh, good God Almighty, man! Hey, look here, Matt Ryan. If you haven't been sacked a lot, this might be your game, big dog. This might be it, man. They got a really good defensive line. They get after the quarterback. They cause fumbles. They got most hits. I want to say they're in the top 5 on hits on the quarterback in the league, Mike. I want to say that at least in rushing the quarterback, but in hits on the quarterback, I want to say they top 5 and top 10 in sacks on the quarterback. So it's going to be one of them long games. If you thought
Yeah.
Matt Ryan threw that shit away against the Los Angeles Chargers, let's see what he's finna do against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And at the end of the day, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I can give 2 shits about you. Don't worry about me now. I'm not giving y'all props. This is a show preview because we playing y'all on Sunday. I can care less about the Tampa Bay organization, but the numbers don't lie, and these guys get to the quarterback. So, Mac Ryan, the Godfather himself, oh, give you praise. Now you've been busted up, but these guys finna bust you a little bit more. If Jake Matthews and McGarry and these guys don't, if these guys don't do what they supposed to do, Matt Ryan and God forbid, you can possibly be knocked up out of this game, big dog. I'm telling you, they get to the quarterback, man. And the keys to this game for me, the line gotta stop their defensive line. If they
Right.
do that, at least number the amount of hits and sacks, we'll be in the game towards the fourth quarter, and maybe we can ruin their playoff hopes or whatever they got going on over there. Bruce Arians don't care. Bruce Arians, guess what? I don't care. Raheem Morris is not been. He went 4-4 since he took over, so he's not gonna be our head coach next year. So he don't care. So there you go. But pound for pound, ATL cares. So we're gonna keep it rolling, and we're gonna keep doing what we got to do for our team because at the end of the day, that's the team we love. Dirty Birds, rise up. This
That's
your
right.
boy Jimbo Dean, aka Jimbo Slice, aka Jimmy Obama, man. You can catch me on Twitter at Jimmy Obama, JIMMYOBAMA. Just hit me up, follow, like, whatever you want to do. Big Mike, plug that thing, man. We got Tampa Bay Sunday, dog.
Yep. Tampa Bay. Mike Dub, MIKE_DUB. Fam, always love. You know what I mean? Bucks, we coming at you. This is a game of respect. When you put on shoulder pads, you playing against another team. You know they want to go out there and beat you 45-0. Please stand up,
Yeah.
show some poise, show some dignity, try to rise up. Don't say nothing about the brotherhood. All that other stuff is dead. Just play for what's in front of you. Play for the guy next on you. Play for that name on your back and rise up, man.
And please do. And shout the people on Twitter that been hitting me up and saying we ain't did closing thoughts in a long time. I'm sorry about that. And I really didn't know y'all cared about closing thoughts as much as y'all did. And so me and Mike, we're gonna bring closing thoughts back. Cause y'all like it, y'all gonna get it. So all the people that hit me up on about closing thoughts, we ain't got it for you this week again. And I'm sorry. But guess what? Next week for that Kansas City game, we're gonna have closing thoughts for y'all. We might even have closing thoughts in that live show on Tuesday. But
Yes,
closing
sir.
thoughts is coming back. I didn't know y'all like closing thought that much, but apparently y'all do. So
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna bring that thing back up in here, and we're gonna set it off. Cause closing thoughts is coming straight from the dome. It's just straight how we feel about the thing. So man, y'all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all get ready for that Tuesday live show after the game. We're gonna have to cover it either way it goes. We got a surprise coming up for y'all. We got some former. No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna back up off of that. My bad. Anyway, this is Power Fine ATL, man. Gotta love it. Remember, man, brush your teeth, wash your face, and wear your mask. Stay frosty. This is Power Fine ATL. Me and Big Mike catch y'all later, man. Be safe. Adios.